Zentrum. Oh, is that it? Is that all I can check? Okay.
Stand clear of the cargo. Respectfully, true soul.
What's so important about these boxes?
They're not to be opened until they reach the city. The Absolute smiles on them that follow orders. And I don't plan on being a guard for long, true soul.
Yeah, you definitely have the attitude of a true soul, at least.
Thank you.
We're not gonna go in through that door.
Look busy or they'll set you lifting too. Whatever's inside's heavy.
That wasn't a compliment, sir. Yeah, never mind. Whatever floats your boat, right? A cat hole. Aww. So that's all there is right here.
That's far enough.
His thoughts invade your own, probing for purchase. Your parasite purrs in recognition.
My apologies. Welcome back, true soul. What news?
A little from the field, but news inside.
General Ketherick's advisor went off on a field trip. Zarel's in charge till he gets back.
You'll find Zarel in the audience chamber, true soul. She'll be wanting to hear from you.
Praise
her
the
name.
Absolute.
We stoop and struggle. There is only the Absolute.
Barely alive by most standards. And still it bows to the Absolute.
Interesting. Where are you going?
Winged brother. Why each? They sleep and steal.
I went to check my phone and look up to see that. Yeah. All right, Karlak, you're up for this one. Boop. Damn. Okay, there's that. There's that.
Winged brother took my meat. They swoop
This is where things could get interesting.
There can be no doubt. This is the place. This is where we'll
Another
discover the
true
secret
soul.
of the
The
Absolute.
disciple will want to see you through the main doors.
What a charmer.
Wretched thing. Pull yourself together.
Just Araj O'Blaudra, trader in all things occult. A very great pleasure to meet you, true soul. Should you be interested, I have a particular offer I'd like to make.
Let's hear about the special offer.
Put plainly, I'd like your blood. A vial of true soul's blood, specifically. With one drop, I can brew a rather potent potion for you. The rest, I keep for myself.
If it'll help me vanquish my foes, fine.
Well, it'll certainly do something, my most noble vindicator. Just a little prick and it's all over. Close your eyes. There we are. All of your very best traits in a bottle. Use it well. And, if I may, would you have a moment to discuss another more personal matter? Truth be told, I heard tell of your coming before you arrived. Ketheric's dogs prowl far and wide round the tower. I know you travel with a delightful Nightwalker in your retinue. Please, I have a proposal for him. I will reward you both, handsomely.
What kind of proposal?
I will speak of it when he is here, not before. But it will be to your advantage. I promise.
Sure, I can bring him here. You aren't working with Cazador, are you?
That is not a name which has ever passed my lips. I am a friend to you. I wish to be a friend to him.
All right, I'll bring him here.
I must prepare myself for his arrival.
Well, anyways,
Welcome back, true soul.
show me your stock. What does she have? Robe of exquisite focus. High spellcasting. You can +1 bonus to spell save DC. No, that's basically what he has. Except there was only a way I could gain sparks. Darn it. Risky ring. Risky attack. You gain advantage on attack rolls and receive disadvantage on saving throws. Oh. Ring of free action. I wonder if ring. You ignore effects of difficult terrain and cannot be paralyzed or restrained. That's a good one. What do we got here? Thunderskin Cloak. When a creature with reverberation. Huh. Thunder damage. You gain a plus 1d4 bonus to attack rolls against creatures marked by Hunter's Mark, True Strike, Fairy Fire, and Guiding Bolt. Interesting. So I like this, and I like this. That's about it, though. Okay.
Come back any.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Okay, so what do I got? What does everybody got? Alright, like, what do you got? Why are you wearing this? Alright, like, I got you something. Boop. I like having a lot of speed. I like having a lot of movement. Urgh.
Just a pinch of. Ah, is this hallucinogenic?
The Absolute herself called us here. They cannot
What does the potion
stop
do,
us from
or did I
seeing
miss
the
it?
realm.
You know what? That's a good question. You can call on Diabolic Arcane to cast Thaumaturgy, Eldritch Rebuke, Burning Hands, and Flame Blade. Each only once until your next long rest. Ah, intriguing. That's a possibility if I ever saw one.
Well, Flo didn't tell a lie. She said you'd find me, and here you are. Karlach, isn't it?
Now there's a name I'd hope never to hear again. What was Flo doing here?
Didn't think to quiz her about her business.
Who's Flo?
Florenta the Garotta. A Cambion I knew back in Avernus. She was the closest thing I had to a friend. That said, she would have choked the life out of me if I ever turned my back on her. The fact that she knows where I am, where I might be going, doesn't exactly delight me.
Is she a threat? If she rears her head, we'll handle it.
Let's hope it doesn't come to that. What did she want, anyway?
She came dressed as a novice. Gave me 3 soul coins. Said I could sell them if I wanted. But if I kept them for you, she'd consider it a favor owed.
Soul coins, huh? Those could come in handy.
Let's have the soin call.
Sure. But she did have a condition. For every coin you take, you've got to hear the story of the soul trapped inside.
There you have it. Flo came all this way just to try to make me feel like shit. Clever use of her time. Memorized a bunch of sad stories on her behalf, did you?
Didn't need to. Your Flo did some devil woo-woo and stuck 'em in my head. Couldn't forget now if I wanted to. You want the coins or not?
Fine, go on with it then.
First coin's got the soul of a woman named Maveri. She was born to a cruel mother, and a violent father, and 3 evil brothers, all named Baldur. She never knew a day of love in all her life. When she was a girl of 15, she sold her soul to Tiamat in exchange for someone who would love her unconditionally. She got what she asked for. A fellow named Clint, destined to be her soulmate. Struck by a cart and died a few moments after clapping eyes on our Mavery. Poor guy. The scud of her soul is yours now.
Thanks, I guess.
That's a sad story indeed. We'll put that coin to better use than Tiamat would have.
Sure you will. This one has got the soul of a man named Frakes. Lived in a village near Neverwinter. Hit hard by the worst hunger in 1,000 years. Frakes called out for help. Prayed for his children to have meat to eat. Zariel answered. Made old Frakes grow flesh upon flesh after flesh. His wee ones had all the meat they could stomach.
He should have known. Better to die 1,000 deaths than let Zariel into your life.
Devil woo-woo. Ah, he'll help us rid of people like Zariel.
Whatever you need to tell yourself. Last one's got the soul of a little boy named Ungir. 8 years old. He liked playing in the sun with his friends. That's all I know.
That's all?
That's all. Oh, and this slip of scratch.
Well, thanks, Flo. Hearing a bunch of desperate horror has ruined my day, which I suppose was the point.
You got 3 soul coins after the bargain, didn't you? I'd quit whinging if I were you. I did my part. That means our business is done. Unless you've got actual gold to hand.
No, let's see your wares. Ooh. Okay. Nice. While raging, the wearer regenerates 2 turns of generates 2 turns of wrath. Huh. Flint armor +2. Oh wow, good god. AC at 19. No dex bonus though. Body aid, gain +1 bonus to strength saving throws. Neat. Sentinel shield. Just gain a +3 bonus to initiatives. Roll initiative rolls and advantage on perception ability checks. Nice. Yeah, gloves of the duelist. We've already got that. +2. Big boys chew toy. Big boys chew toy. Fistbreaker helmet. High spell. +1 bonus to seldom caught unawares. You gain a +1 bonus to initiative rolls. Gale, you aren't wearing a darn thing. Okay, these are just +1s. There you go, Gale.
Better hope you can handle what I've got.
They actually stack. Oh, that's great. Yo, Gale's got some. Gale's got some DC. While we're in here, we might as well adjust all of our stuff real quick. Okay. You don't use that. You don't use that. That doesn't happen very often.
Oh, I have the magic touch.
Ah, 2 targets. Okay, so it does work that way. Sweet. Okay, let's finish working you up. Dimension door actually would be useful. And then person. Oh wait, actually, yoink. There we go. There we go. Curiosity. Will Gale ever get up to 4 spell slots before the end of the game? No. No. Primary casters will remain up to 3 spell slots where they're at. Slightly unfortunate, but oh well.
There's no time to waste.
Let's work on you a bit. You don't do that. Banishment banishment will actually come in handy. Wow. Jeez. What?
Are in Valley.
Okay. +4 from wisdom, +3 from proficiency. +3 from proficiency. Okay, so other spells that we don't particularly use is we don't really use that spell. Command actually comes in handy, and command actually comes in clutch. I've been loving that spell. So everything else we actually use, so. I'll take that. And when we basically plop down a mass heal, so we essentially have at least one use of it, everyone gets blessed. For how long? Two turns. You know what? That's fine. Maybe, probably, maybe Bane. Well, her save DC actually isn't that good. It'll go up to 16 next level, but currently right now it's not that great. Oh, why were you not? That's a great spell. Why were you not?
And the dreams came.
Doesn't grant any. Okay.
Dreams too. Same as
wish
me.
to live in more interesting times.
They wouldn't admit it.
The Absolute calls us all to her design.
One day I'll catch a break.
Your family will answer. Eventually.
All right, we're essentially set. Hey, Mig.
Hush! Meat sounds above. Here.
I think I might have just been hearing things.
No! Meg, no meat! This big meat in walls above. Maybe whole tower. You find meat? You share.
Okay.
You'd find better lodgings out in the war camp, True Soul. I know we're all one under the Absolute, but you do not want to bunk with an ogre.
Oh my god. Oh. Oh my. How did I get up here? Oh, this is where having... Ah.
Where do you hail from?
I was a farrier in Disarin Valley.
Oh, it's Catherick Thorm.
The absolute calls us.
You ought to be kinder, you know. To the prisoners, I mean. Any one of them could be elevated to true soul, should they accept the absolute. Do I know you, true soul? Feels like we met before. Maybe in a previous life.
Ah. What? Any? Uh-oh.
Hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate!
Mistaken, surely.
Yes.
I am not.
Hydrating.